So I thought I had today is that your environment plays a huge role in how productive you are, right? I found I was most productive when I was in the UK. When I went to the UK for 15 days, I think I worked on my business for like 7, 8 hours a day because I didn't have video games. I didn't have everything at home that usually distracts me, right? And the one thing I've also noticed is that if you do not set yourself problems, your mind will set you problems. If you don't have, for example, maths, gym, even social life to focus on, your brain will make problems by self-induced anxiety, focusing on drama, on gossip, on really things that doesn't really fucking matter, right? You've noticed that like during your holidays, maybe if you've had like a really long holiday, I know in the States you guys have months off, and if you don't have like a business to work on or a job or anything, you'll start focusing on really useless shit, right? And if you're in an environment that the only thing you can work on is your work, right? You have a problem that you've set yourself, not your mind, that you yourself, that promotes your progression in life. You'll find yourself doing a lot more than you usually do, right? I can't focus on so many things when I'm playing video games or they have Instagram reels, right? I just I literally forget about the work I want to do. I forget that I have 2 hours of maths or like an hour of physics that I need to do, and also my schedule goes out the window. Like I forget when I have boxing, when I have swimming. I don't know how to organize my day. Like it's crazy how having even just video games alone have distracted me beyond like comprehension sometimes. Like I've just been saying, how am I forgetting all this shit, right? And that's literally because where I work, which is this place right here, I film these videos, I do my schoolwork, but I also play games. So whenever I'm working on schoolwork and I say I don't really feel like doing this shit, it's really easy to just like fucking open CSGO or some shit, right? You need to be in a place where if you sat down doing work and you say I don't feel like doing this shit and you look around and you see fuck all else to do, you're gonna carry on doing it. You're gonna carry on doing it, or you're just gonna go lie in your bed reading a book or something, right? Assuming you don't have social media, and that's what I think is a huge downfall in today's world is social media and instant gratification. It's not instant gratification itself that is a problem. It's that it takes away your focus from the things that really matter. You, that's literally all it is. Your attention is being bought by companies. Your attention is their money. That's how they get their money. Now, that isn't a problem in itself, but when your attention is taken away, you can't fulfill what you need to fulfill, right? There's so many indirect impacts. Video games and social media aren't bad as is. Sure, they shorten attention spans, but they take away your focus from what you really need to do, which is why you see people moving countries or just literally getting out of where they are right now to get to another place so that they don't have their current distractions. They can start from a fresh plate. I want to go to university because I get to get away from here. I don't have this setup, I'll have a laptop. And I'm not going to play games on a laptop. I'm going to be so much more dedicated and my life is going to be so much more streamlined because I don't have an option. If you don't give yourself the option to give in to temptations such as video games and social media and such, your life will be so much more streamlined. And I know this because from experience, when I've gone away on holiday, for example, or overseas or away from here, I've been insanely productive. Something just switched in my mind and I was so confused why, but I realized it's just because I'm away from this. I'm away from this. You know the story of like the US soldiers that went to Vietnam, they got addicted to drugs, they came back and 85% of them weren't addicted anymore. It's because the environment that they were in promoted the need for substance abuse. If you're in a place where you just can't do anything else, you're gonna do the work that you need to do. If you lock yourself in a room with your work and nothing else, you're gonna get the work done. It's simple. Now that's an extreme, but you can see how that works. If Look at my room right now, bro. Do you see how fucking messy that is? You know what? I did fucking nothing today. I didn't do any work at all. I did half an hour of maths. That's it. I went to a friend's birthday party and I had family and shit, but I think I had like 5 hours to myself at home, and this I didn't feel organized. So I need to clean this room before I go to bed tonight and just get my shit together. But same with sleep. What I've talked about before. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm just gonna let this video go to 5 minutes. Bye bye.